Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a short video of something that I discovered the other day, and I haven't read about it or seen anyone doing this, so it was just logical sense to me to try something out for a suspected light leak on my camera. Now this is the Canon EF that I made a video about a while ago, and it didn't have any light leaks, but recently I kind of started having my doubts. So I thought, well, how can I inexpensively check this camera for light leaks? I didn't want to stick a roll of film in and go and shoot off and come back and develop it only to find out that it's leaking light, etc, etc. So what I decided to do was take a strip of FP4 and, where is it? I don't know where it's gone. It's in the camera. So I decided to take a strip of FP4 as so, put it in the camera, total darkness by the way, go out, took a shot, and the next thing is like, well, I need to develop this now with as minimal developer as possible because I didn't want to waste any developer on this tool. So I decided to use the FP4's canister as a mini developing tank. Now this holds 30 millilitres of water, so I put 25 millilitres of Rodinal in, and 25 millilitres of water in, and 1 millilitre of Rodinal. Hardly any developer wasted whatsoever. And I developed it in the normal way, agitated, and then I stopped and fixed. And hey presto, lucky enough, no, the camera hasn't got any light leaks. So it's a very inexpensive way for me to find out if this camera's got any leaks or not. Anyway, that then put me on to thinking, well, what other photographs and what other sort of experiments can I do with this? So I took a few more strips of the FP4, put it in the camera, took a few more photographs, and did some developing in different ways, crazy agitations, and just some general experiments in the darkroom to see what sort of different results I got. Now these aren't going to be real hardcore proof results at all. It's just a bit of fun, just a bit of playing around in the darkroom on a rainy day, if you like. So I'll just show you what I was doing and how I did it, and if anyone wants to have a little play and have a muck about, then hey ho. So this is what I've got here. I've got a roll of FP4 that I've been cutting up, as you can see. These are demonstration ones here, and I've got my Canon EF that I'm using, and a pair of scissors obviously to cut the film. So what you want to do is pull out the film to about this length, or maybe a little bit longer. Now of course it's a waste of film, but who cares, it's just playing around. So about that long, a little bit longer than that, maybe that long, be alright. Pull the film out and cut it. Now this has got to be done in total darkness, so if you haven't got a dark room, go in your bathroom and just put some blackout paper or whatever over the window, but the room's got to be completely dark, otherwise you'll mess the film up straight away. And then when you open the back of the camera, you have your, let's use this one, you'll have your film in your hand. Now it might be curly, so if it's curly you can get need a little bit of practice, but let's use this one and just quickly close the back of the camera. Now it should, let's have a look. Yep, that's on there, if you saw that. There it is. Okay, now one thing I did forget to mention is before you load the film in, just cock your camera, because if your film's inside and you do that, it's probably going to pull it along and you'll shoot nothing. Okay, so once you've taken your photographs, you come back into your darkroom and you mix your chemicals up. Like I said, I use Rodinal in my canister at 25 millilitres of water. This is just water, for example, and 1 millilitre of Rodinal. So you want to put that onto the side, and then turn the lights out completely in your darkroom, and then get the piece of film out the back of your camera. And if you're worried that it's going to stick to the side and not do anything, well, the emulsion side is on the inside of the curl, you notice there. So once you put your film inside like so, it's the emulsion side that's going to get all the chemicals. And again, this has got to be done in total darkness. Put the lid on. Now that's light tight, that canister, so once you've got the lid on, you can turn the lights back on and then start your developing process. So I've got my little developing tank here. It's already got Rodinal in it, and that's mixed at 25 millilitres of water to 1 millilitre of Rodinal. 25 divided by 25 is 1. So that's the mixture of developer. Here I've got my stop bath, and here's my fixer. And this is water, because I'm going to want to put the film in there afterwards. And I've checked the temperatures of all these. This is at 20, 20 and 20, so we're good to go. I've got a little glove, because your fingers are going to get messy. And my film is already exposed, sitting inside the camera. So now all I've got to do is turn the lights off, take the film out of the camera, put it inside here, and do the normal development for, I'm going to do for 7.5 minutes, agitating 5 rotations every minute, and then I'm going to put it in the take it out, put it in the stop bath, and then once I've put it in the stop bath, I'm going to turn the lights on and put it in the fixer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's speed this up, we'll get on with the stop. Okay, and there's the film inside the stop bath now. And I've turned the lights back on in the darkroom, because that's been developed and the development process has stopped. I'm now going to put it in the fixer. You can see the film there without the fixer on it. I don't know if you can see that. Still got a fogging on it, obviously. I need to clear that. Just drop it in the fixer. Now, whether taking it out of the stop and putting it in the fix with the lights on will affect the exposure on the film, I don't think it does, personally, but we'll soon see. So I'll leave that in there for about 5 minutes. You can see it's halfway through being fixed there. You can see it's just started on the edges of the film, working its way in. Like I say, guys, this is just a bit of fun, you know, just a bit of fun in the darkroom, nothing serious, just playing around and seeing what happens when you do stuff with film, I suppose. So you can see generally after fixing the film, what's that, been there just over a minute, and it's cleared the fog. But obviously it's best to leave it in there for the time it says on the tin, which in this case is 5 minutes. So I'll turn the camera off and turn it back on when I pull it out of the fixer in a few minutes time. And put it into the water and give it a wash. So, and I'll just agitate that for a few minutes and then rinse it under the tap. And there is our photograph of the Rubik's Cube. So I'll leave that to dry. There's no detergents on it, there's no wetting agent on it at all, just going to let it dry naturally. And you know, it's nothing important, so it's just a bit of fun. Yeah, so just a little bit of fun in the darkroom, guys, and time now to tidy up my darkroom and get it back to where it was, ready for a printing session tonight. So thanks very much to the recent subscribers, and please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.